Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Ender Lilies. In our previous episode, we defeated Captain Julius, got the ability to bust through pustule walls, and got our first ending. We went over here and got ending A. So now we have picked up a mask that apparently will let us handle jeez 4. That it's exactly the same description as this one, so oof. Huh. Alright. The Heretic's Mask does take a slot. That's unfortunate. I think maybe we'll... We'll take off this one. Put on this one. Maybe we'll add this, just have a slightly larger HP pool in general. We'll see how that works out for us. Ooh, gross. Oh, I don't know why I just watched that happen, but... real questionable. Oh man, just some terrible decision making happening here. Let's see if we can do better. Yeah, so, okay. Don't love that I wasted that, but this is still hurting us a little bit, but it's not like an instant. We're not like instantly dying here. I think there's a spot in there that could preserve us, but alright. Still locked. That's why these flowers are all over the place. Gotcha. Nope. Interesting that we can't, like, particularly see what we're doing. Like, where the mist is gonna clear up is not obvious until you're, like, standing in a clear spot. Or at least not to me. Alright, clear spot here. Can I spot anything? Oh, I'm not really seeing anything that tells me, like, oh yeah, that's the safe zone. a little surprising that the zones here are so rectangular. Like, from a game development perspective, yeah, absolutely. Like, that, of course they are. But from a, just game aesthetic perspective, it's a little surprising. Okay, I accidentally wall clung, and it took me a second to figure out what I was doing. Gosh, definitely getting the impression that this area is going to be absolutely brutal to me. Alright, so we can get in the goopy water and not immediately die now, so that's something. Verboten Domain Notice. To my esteemed colleagues, carrying out research in the Verboten Domain is an exciting prospect, but it is also a dangerous one. All mages permitted to work in the Verboten Domain must wear the mandated masks. These masks are stored in the laboratory. They are limited in supply, so treat them with care. Help but notice that we still haven't completed this room. Yeah. Magnum Blade X30? Sure. Now we've completed this room. What is... Alright, so we need another 400 reds and another 70 purples. Pretty doable. Some speed. Very good. Trying to keep an eye out for. Hey, is there something down there? There we go, level 76. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now, please. Okay. Where are we going? Nice. Weather necklace recovers some HP when you defeat an enemy. A mysterious necklace found in the Blighted Lands, once worn by the ancients. It is said the ancients ruled the world, wielding a long-forgotten form of magic. Gosh, that feels like a really good relic. At least for how I tend to play video games. Alright, so I can kind of see where the spots are here, which is interesting. Hey, that's this room completed. Against all odds. Right, I'm guessing we have to dive back in. Yeah. Alright, hold on. This is actually a safe place, so we're gonna... Oh, hey! I will happily take this. Faden's Archives 4. Coming into contact with a blighted white priestess does not seem to spread the affliction. Thus, I have collected a sample of blighted flesh from the specimen for study. Outward appearance is not all that differs when compared to standard blighted flesh. More shockingly, rather than an uncontrolled spread, their bodies all but suppress the metastasis of the blight and its effects on the mind. It's unlike any case of the blight I've witnessed prior. If this discovery can return conscious thought to the afflicted, perhaps I can bring Muriel back to herself. Okay, Muriel, noted. Two? Two's not that bad, honestly. It really depends on how much it costs, you know? Getting closer. It's interesting, this being just like essentially an endurance run almost. Can you survive the affliction long enough to get in here? I wonder, like, I'm sure someone's probably done the math for, like, here's the minimum amount of health you need to have. You can alleviate this by equipping these defensive things. That was not worth doing. Yes, please. You really shouldn't have come here. Alright. If you're Nefarious Blight. Thank you. Interesting that this still isn't like the end of this room. Jesus. Alright, two of them side by side. It's brutal. We don't know yet if those things stay dead. I don't think that they will. I think that this is a... You need to... like, you need to deal with them every time you come down here. Yeah, it's back. Jesus. I feel like the things here are hitting me so freaking hard. I need to stop being conservative with my ammo, finger quotes, because it's getting me killed for stupid reasons. This lantern, interesting. Ugh. It makes me kinda think that I'm in the wrong place. Let's actually do, yeah. I think this Subterranean Lab B1, B2, B3, that feels in-game, you know? That's locked from the other side. That's a... Alright, that's a jump that we can't make. Looking a couple rooms down from it, that's a locked door. That's a jump we can't make. I don't remember why we haven't finished the room to the left here. Oh, right, it's a jump that we can't quite make. Jesus. Whoa, why? This game feels in-game. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Goes back to almost the beginning of the game, still gets his ass handed to him. Why am I missing so much? There we go. So before we continue back down, yeah. Magnify X30, hell yeah. That's probably it for this little corner. Past you, and now because we've got wall jump, get up here. Double check that there's nothing here. Doesn't look like it. Cool. Furious Bite X30! Yay! And that's this room completed. Hell yeah. Hey, was that our first successful block? That's hilarious. Considering that it was a complete accident. Alright, there we go. That's where we need to get. We just can't, we just don't have the ups for it. Yeah, we'll just head on back. Alright. Don't think the extra large dash will help us with that underwater room there. Don't think it'll help us with any of that. With this room down here. Remember why we never finished the room to the right. Let's pop in and find out. Our damage just went down somehow. Alright, level up, level 76. Alright, we need to come from the other side. So middle room. Jesus. Can we? Yes, cool. He says. Alright, this also calls for lantern. Damn it. Alright, so we gotta go down. Wait, we got a lot of blight from those cars. Alright, I see. Okay, I was very early there. Do think we've got to go at least a couple. 1, 2. Again, super early. One, 2 pulses. Oh, that wasn't enough. I'll get this. I'm gonna get this. 1, 2 pulses. That wasn't enough? Really? I'm double checking the rest of the map because I'm like, maybe there's some other way to get here. No, it's no. Oh, did I ever go down here? Apparently not. Magnet Blight times 10. Alright, that's that dealt with. Let's try this again. Broom. Broom. Nope, still not there. I think I'm missing something. Oh, did we get it? We got it. Wow. Not a huge margin of error there. Stagnant Blight X 800. Wow. Well, that's a hell of a get. That was easily worth the amount of time that I just spent doing that. Still nothing over here. I wonder if I've been down here. Oh. Nice. Stagnant light. And that's this room finished. Nice. Strange that it connects around like this, but I guess I just didn't do it. Actually, alright, so we'll go left. See if we can't find whatever it is that I missed in the room to our left. You can actually see right there. I'm so bad at pointing at stuff this way. Rude. Annoyed at myself for that. That's okay. Taking a lot of damage for no good reason. It's fine. Part of the turf. And nothing here. What's wrong with me? Recorded too many episodes today, I think. Running out of steam. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. We still don't have the lantern ability, obviously, but I don't want to be down here. Alright, we'll play it. It does feel like my damage. I guess I did unequip the mid-air charm. Alright, so can't get up from here. Seem like we can progress that way. Can't get through there. That's fine. Pop this. Oh yeah, amulet fragment. And second amulet fragment. Hell yeah. I will happily take 2 amulet fragments. Got a little spicier than I wanted it to, but it's fine. Alright, so we never did figure out what these two are doing. I kind of assume that it's like there's... Aha! Interesting that our momentum is actually a little bit preserved there. Shit. Oh. We hadn't picked up those amulets first, we would have died there. Rats. Didn't mean to do that, but you know what? We'll take it. In that situation, it worked out pretty well for us. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're kidding me. Got too greedy. Oh, alright, 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 alright. Oh. Right. Take a tiny bit more damage. Be fine. Yay! Chain of sorcery, hell yeah. Relic slots. Which, interestingly, is still not the last thing in this room. I find that quite surprising, actually. Alright, we're back here. We can't play it a little smarter. Just let this happen. There we go. Furious Blight. Still not the last of the things in here, but, you know, it's progress. Alright. Alright, so I want to get up there, but I don't think I actually can with my current moveset. It's a shame. Okay, this is almost certainly going to wind up with me dead. I want nothing to do with you. Hello? I keep trying to do the thing where I hold down on the R trigger to continue dashing forward, and that's just not how it works. Alright, let's actually do, since I finally remembered that I can do this, who do we want to upgrade all the way first? Crow or dog? Actually let's go dog, since it's got two things. And it is maxed. Nice. Alright, so now we need another 260 some to rank up Crow. And we've got enough now that we can upgrade all the way Gerard. Good old dependable Gerard. Was still not maxed somehow, but man, he dishes out the damage now. There we go. Those are the immediate kills that I'm looking for. Meanwhile, our girl is still very fragile. Why am I going this way? Actually, I really need to go... I mean, realistically, alright, so what we should do... We should fight the boss over here. Let's do that. Let's give him another shot. 79. A lot of projectile damage here. Oh, oh. Wait, I've made a right hash of this. Whoa, alright. You got him. Alright, well that turned out to be easy. Thank you, dog and bird. I'm relieved. The white priestess is safe. The all-swallowing blight flowed out from the earth around us. Took the priestess, once of no consequence to me, in my arms, and we made our escape. Chased by blighted fiends, we wound up somewhere most morbidly ironic. Fate delivered us to the execution grounds, a place I know all too well. And something happened that day that I'll never forget as long as I live. The White Priestess of the Fount, down deep in the Verboten domain. She who carries the burden of blight, who saved everyone I care about. He called out to me for help, saying, I, who bear the burden of blight and suffer for your people, I have one humble request. Though our roles differ, we each are tasked with serving our kingdom. We are devoted to its protection. To that end, I must ask that you let no one violate these grounds. I feel like there might have been some translation stuff happening there where it didn't quite all make it. Spirit, Honir, Keeper of the Abyss. Launch a blitz of dark blades to shred the enemy to pieces from a distance. Their short range is made up for with speed. Head of the Dark Executioners, a man of few words, Honir shadowed the Knights of the Bastion. He loved the kingdom more than any other. Action Executioner's Hook. When you're a hook point, ZL. The chained hook of Honir allows one to hook and swing from certain points. Jumps and dodges can be performed after using the chain. Yep. The chained hook of Honir allows one to hook and swing from certain points. Jumps and dodges can be performed after using the chain. So the White Priestess of the Fount is even deeper underground. The Verboten domain. Yeah, so alright, that pretty much confirms that, yes, I was doing this in the wrong order. Shouldn't have been here. or shouldn't have been in the verboten domain without having come here. But it's all good. I wonder if the White Priestess made it out of here. Alright. Whee! So I recently played Rusted Moss, and if you like this mechanic, then may I humbly suggest checking out Rusted Moss, because it has a very cool mechanic. Oh! With the Dark Executioners as an escort, they must have traced similar steps. It can't be long now. Oh yeah, this is leading us to ending A. Alright, so there's a Prayer of Restoration. And cool, so because we've done this in our own particular order, we can do wall jumping to get out of here, but there was another option. We could have chosen to do this first and wouldn't have needed... the surface beckons at last. We wouldn't have needed the wall jump in order to progress there. Interesting. I'll be honest, Honir, I am not that inclined to use you because the whole short range thing, it's just not my speed. I've got to take a peek over here, see what we can figure out, if anything. Foreshadowing the lilies here, which is fun. I'm a little surprised they let us wall cling here. Hey, nice. King of the First Ages, Torn Note 1. I found a small girl in the Deadlands. She didn't speak, but fixed her gaze upon me as she clung desperately to me. I don't quite know what came over me then. Had I gone mad, wanting to bring back a child of the ancients? Was it because she resembled us? Because she was a child, or perhaps a sense of obligation? Perhaps I wanted my sins to be forgiven. Oh! Newly anointed obtained finding 45. I got an achievement for that. I guess I never found this before. Stagnant Blight times 100. King of the First Ages, Torn Note 2. Though we once thought them completely wiped out, the ancients have returned. From the farthest reaches of the land they come, reanimated by the blight. The children of the ancients were revered and worshipped in Land's End as white priestesses. They were the only ones who could stave off the blight. And though I knew full well the toll that purification places on their bodies, I could find no way to forestall their ultimate sacrifice. Another sin to add to the pile. Atonement now seems but a bitter joke. Alright, well that completes this room. Hell yeah. Pretty much exactly what I was looking for. Okay, and we can't grab onto that. Fair enough. So, let's see. There's so many places that we've needed lantern climbing abilities. Yeah, like here. Let's see if we can't climb up from right here. Yep. There we go. Relic Aura's Ring increases spirit uses. Priestess Aura killed with a barrage of blight. It's been ages since someone has been able to awaken this ring's power. That's this room completed. Derangement, is it the blight or purely instinct? Furious blight times 10, and that's this room completed. Hell yeah. These lanterns are just gonna be everywhere, aren't they? Interesting is that brought us up here, which is not actually. I just somehow got where I am mixed up on the map. Damn sinners, you'll pay for this. Alright, that's this room completed. Drop down here. Alright, so where have I missed that would have a secret left for me? Something left in that room that we have somehow managed to miss. Hey, level 80. Ah, here we go. The verboten domain. We should have never come here. Hey, that's room complete. Nice. We're making pretty solid headway, I feel like, on rounding this place out. It's good. I enjoy cleaning areas out. Oh, all right. Well, I saw that guy, and I see what I need to do. So, activate you, and then activate you, and activate you. Now activate you, and activate you. If we activate you and walk over to this side, Magna Blight times 30, and that's this room completed. Excellent. Actually, not where I need to be. Be over here. Swim, swim, swim. All right. I would say that was a very productive little episode. Got some more relics. Oof, 3. Expensive. Got another relic slot, so we've got some choices there. Actually, let's go ahead and make that choice. I'm inclined to say let's take this off and put this on. Because I feel like we're just, having to do a bunch of jump up in the air, hit things, airborne attacks. Yeah. Strong offense, good defense, whatever. But yeah, overall, I would say today's been a great episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.